Now, for the examples that I'm going to consider at this point, we need to take a brief pause um, to talk about subunits. Um, in one of the previous videos, I mentioned that an application for angle was time related, and that analogy sort of extends to the idea of subunits. Now, what a subunit is a smaller unit, right? For example, in case of time, we have multiple units like years, months, days, hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds, and you can go on in both directions. Similarly, degrees has subunits minutes and second. So in that sense, it's very similar to time. And what we have is, again, we have the very Babylonian thing, the 60 thing going on, where 1 degree equals 60 minutes. Now that's the symbol for minutes. And then 1 minute equals 60 seconds. And that's the symbol for seconds. So you have to be a little careful because these things, when you add and subtract, they don't behave like your normal numbers, like money. And because they complete one cycle in hundreds. For example, 100 cent is $1. But 100 minute is 1 hour 40 minutes, or 1 degree and 40 minutes. So you have to be careful. For example, if I were adding these, what I would do is I would add the degrees separately. So the whole degrees, 17 plus 23 gives me 40 degrees. Then I add the minutes separately. 52 minute plus 17 minute gives me 69 minutes. Now that's more than 60, right? So I'm going to write this as 60 minutes plus 9 minutes. And I know this 60 minutes is 1 degrees. So the total addition, the result of this operation is going to be 40 degrees plus 1 degree plus 9 minutes. And I write that as 41 degrees, 9 minutes. Think of it very much similar to time. 69 minutes means 1 hour and 9 minutes. So that's the same as saying 1 degree and 9 minutes. The same thing with subtraction. First we subtract the degrees. 180 minus 153, that gives me 27 degrees. Now, with the minutes, when you subtract, you have to be careful because there are no minutes here. But that means I'm subtracting from 60 minutes. Now, when I subtract this, it's going to be 37 minutes. But now I have to be careful because I removed 1 degree from here. So I have to reduce 1 more degree. So this is actually 27 degree minus 1 degrees and then 37 minutes. So that's like saying 26 degrees and 37 minutes. And you can verify. When you add these, you should get 180. 26 plus 153 is 179. And 37 minutes plus 23 minutes is 60 minutes, which is 1 degree, giving you 180. For example, here, find angle 2 when angle 1 is 87 degrees and 51 minutes. Now, once again, we have to sort of be careful about the results we use. Now, in this case, let's say AB is parallel to CD. And I label this angle as 3. Then I know that angle 3 equals 25 degrees and 18 minutes because they are alternate interior angles, where I'm considering the line AD as a transversal. So again, it's important to observe these patterns so that you know which angles are equal. Now then I know that I have this triangle ABD, and in this triangle 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 180 degrees because it's a triangle. Now I know 1 is 87 degrees 51 minutes, 2 is the unknown, and I know 3 is 25 degrees and 18 minutes. So let's do these additions separately. I'm adding 87 degrees 51 minutes to 25 degrees and 18 minutes. So I can sort of add them separately. Just the degrees, these add up to 112 degrees. These add up to 69 minutes. But then 69 minutes is 1 degree, 9 minutes. So the total is actually 113 degrees, 9 minutes. So I have 113 degrees, 9 minutes plus angle 2 equals 180 degrees. This means angle 2 now equals 180 degrees minus 113 degrees 9 minutes. Again, for this subtraction, I go another way you can write 180 degrees would be 179 degrees 60 minutes, and you're subtracting 113 and 9 minutes. Then you perform this subtraction. This is 51 minutes and this is 66 degrees. So angle 2 is 66 degrees 51 minutes. This is another way in which you can perform subtraction. You notice that this is different from what I did before. Yeah. If you don't have full minutes that you are subtracting, you can change the degrees into minutes for the subtraction purposes. And then that's your result, and you put the result in a box. The next video, we're going to look at properties of some of the triangles that we recognized before, such as equilateral, isosceles triangles, etc.